This town is a Arima Onsen town. It's pretty touristy. If you've ever seen the movie Spirited Away, or in Japanese Sento Chihiro, it kind of reminds me of that place. It's rainy today. Ah, そんなにない。だよな。広いね、出てこない。現在6.4。何分だけこちらお願いいたします。I could use the iPad now. Let's go. You hold my hand? There's the elevator. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up. Ooh, you always say pick me up. Oh, 5th floor. Ooh, look at this carpet. Wow. Whoa, whoa. Look at that view. We can almost see Osaka, huh? Oh, look, there's trees over here. Hey, let's go to the room. How old can I? Oh, here's our room. Thank you. There's a mama hot bed. Wow, look at that. Nice. What a nice room. You never slept on a bed before, have you? There's even some kind of iPad or something. Coco could again. Oof. There's a closet with all the towels and everything. Oh, there's even yukatas. What? Oh, 布団あるやん。意味分かれへん。引くだけ？で、直したらいいやん。風入るん。Everybody right on this safe right here. Yeah. Is that a nice bed? Oh, boinga, boinga, boinga. Now. Boop, boop. Maybe. Don't fall off though. Little monkeys jumping on the bed fall off and bump their heads, right? So I just went out to get some stuff from the car and I saw that they have these little books that you can borrow, little children's books. Baba gave me a present. Itadakimasu. ちょっとブラブラしてくるね。いってらっしゃい。So we're gonna take a little walk. I was looking on maps and I saw there's a couple little waterfalls close by, but I'm pretty sure it's a little bit of a rough climb for the kids. They're having fun in the room, hanging out with grandma and mama. So I'm gonna go and explore by myself. These places kind of make me uncomfortable because every time you leave or come in, the dude, the front man, is always like, oh, let me open the automatic door for you and like do, anything. I mean, it's, it's what it is, but. You see what I mean? This town is a Arima Onsen town. It's pretty touristy. If you've ever seen the movie Spirited Away, or in Japanese Sento Chihiro, it kind of reminds me of that place. It says I can't go up there. I really want to go up there. Why can't I go up there? Let's see, I guess I'll walk around. I won't break the rules as soon as I get here, so I'm gonna. But the town is full of all kinds of quaint little shops, little gift shops, touristy stuff, but it's still nice. There's like little foot baths along the street that you can just, anybody can sit down and warm their feet. You know, the normal touristy stuff, but it's all tucked into this little valley right there, so it's very quaint. It's quite nice. Let's see if we can find a little fun out here. The last time we came up here, it was before we had kids, but we came up here on New Year's and it was snowing and the roads were icy, and the step wagon car that we have is a great car, but it's not made for snow, and the hills up here are just like slicked over. And we came up here at nighttime. It was dark by the time we got up here, and we started going up this hill to get to the hotel. And you know, I'm from Michigan, so I'm used to driving in the snow, but it's flat in Michigan. I also spent quite a few years in West Virginia, so I'm used to driving in the snow on the mountains too. But I had a old Audi, so it was 4-wheel drive. And anyways, we got my wife and father-in-law and mother-in-law and sister-in-laws in the car. Start going up the hill and the car just starts sliding, spinning. So, you know, I'm slowly pumping the brakes, but we start going backwards, and I'm just pumping the brakes slowly, as gently as I can, get it off so that 2 tires are off the road, and finally get enough traction to stop. But everyone else is freaking out and yelling at me. Anyways, we didn't die, but I'm like, okay, everybody get out. And they get out and start trying to walk down this hill, and they're slipping and sliding. We had the dogs with us, and it was not very fun. With just myself though, I was able to back it down the hill, and we called the hotel, and they came and picked us up. Then we had planned to get a hotel for the dogs as well, and we couldn't find any. So, you know, it's freezing cold. I ended up staying in the car with the dogs all night, just to keep them a little warmer. At one point, I wanted to go buy a beer. I can't remember what I wanted to buy, but I wanted to buy something, and I'm like, where's my wallet? I couldn't find my wallet. So it's snowing hard. I'm like retracing my steps back and forth to the hotel, and it's gone, man. I cannot find it. Snow's coming down harder. It's like, man, I can't find it. Someone must have picked it up and took it to the cops. Well, it turns out that I was like laying down on the seat with the dogs. It fell out of my pocket, and it was in between the seats. I had searched the car 3 times, but I couldn't find it. And then finally the next day I found it there in the car, thankfully. But man, what a horrible time. Hey, hopefully this trip will be better. So far so good. Look at this. I think this is the way to the waterfall. I'm not sure. Find out. Kind of peaceful. Perfect place to crack this open. Thanks, Baba. Kanpai. Itadakimasu. Suntory highball. It's a little sweet, but 7% does the trick. Let's see if we can find that waterfall now. Very nice and peaceful. I can hear It sounds like a waterfall. Oh, this looks promising. What a lovely little park. Yeah, a chill spot. Good place for a cup of coffee. Wonder what this foundation is from. Oh, there's a bench. Little private bench here, huh? Secluded bench for lovers. This area is kind of the base of Mount Rokko, the biggest mountain around Kobe area, because we are no longer in Osaka Prefecture. We are in Hyogo Prefecture. Cute, quaint little forest. Ooh, this is all wild boar here though. Kobe has a problem with wild boar. Kobe is pretty much mountains and straight into the ocean, or vice versa, from the ocean straight into the mountains. And so they've carved up the mountains and put in housing developments, and there's no place for the wild boars to go, so they come down into those housing developments and rummage through trash or gardens or whatever. But that's all wild boar. This says watch out for falling rocks. A damping stick box, so if you need a walking stick, not very where is this? This is your walking stick, really? Come on. Let's go. Konnichiwa. Well, I just soaked my foot. Yeah, that's nice. Getting my feet wet quite often these days. Kind of become a habit, I think. Pretty crystal clear water there. Don't imagine there'd be any fish up at this point, but whoa, there's a snake. That is a little decent sized brown snake right there. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything to you, buddy. You do your thing. Yeah, swimming for it's kind of cold. I know because I just put my foot in it. You're gonna swim for it, huh? Oh, you're a pretty good swimmer. You gotta kind of watch your step out here. It is just warm enough for the snakies to coming out, I guess, huh? They do have poisonous snakes here in Japan. They call them mamushi. They look like a rattlesnake in shape and design, but they don't have a rattle, so they don't warn you. And they also aren't afraid of people. And they can jump the length of their body, so they can really spring forward. Never actually encountered one. I don't really wish to, but it's always kind of in the back of my mind. You know, there's the waterfall. Since my feet are already wet, I might just take off my shoes and wade up in there. Moshi. あ、ちょっと今竹ついたところちょっとフェイスタイムして。 うん、今足一本めっちゃびしょびしょ水入っちゃったけど
炭酸の水が出てんねんて。
ここにそうなんめっちゃ大きい茶色いヘビ見た。どうしたん？
今からちょっとお風呂入ろうかな。
うん、風呂入って。オッケー。ありがとう。まだ遊ぶけどな。I'm gonna get in this. Yeah, so my left foot is completely soaked already. My right foot is completely dry, so let's keep it that way. The water is quite brisk, very, very chilly. But here we go. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, that'll wake you up. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Whew. It's kind of painfully cold, but it's worth it. Wow, what a nice spot. Oh, that's cold. Whew. Quite deep here. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, my feet kind of really hurt. Oh. So dinner is at 4:40 right now. So I got a little time. The kids and my wife are gonna go take a bath at the hotel. I'll probably do that after dinner. I'll take you along for that as well. So I'm just gonna kind of enjoy myself here for a little bit. Maybe finish off this drink. I'm really tempted to get butt naked and jump in there, but yeah, I don't think it's warm enough for that yet. It is warm. It says Iyare no Mori Ireguchi, so it's like the entrance to Iyare no Mori. I don't know what Iyare means, but let's see, let's find out. Try to get to the top of the waterfall. I haven't really eaten much today. 7%. I'm feeling it already. That plus the cold water on my feet. Good stuff, good stuff. Must all be going to bathhouses or drinking water. I don't know. There's a lot of pipes. This a pump house maybe? Quite different from the forest that I was at just the other day, but nice path here. Alright. 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 I don't know how far this goes up, but probably should turn around and head back pretty soon. Hoping there'd be a way to get across the river and go back down the other side, but I don't know. Garbage. Even in a place this pristine. Plastic bottle. But it's actually quite good condition, you know. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back down so I can be ready in time for dinner. And yeah, we'll see you at the dinner then. Should be good. These hotels are members only, and they usually have really nice food. Last time we came, it was a course meal, like a 7 or 8 course Japanese food, you know, washoku, that's really good. But yeah, we'll see what happens this time. We'll see you when we get down there. Quite a little bit of a precarious trail here. This isn't exactly the way I came up here, but I think it's in the general direction of my hotel. Still got a bit of daylight left. So, wow, that's quite a drop. There's a nice big old tree. I was noticing a lot of these little baby, ow, it's pokey. There's baby pine trees. I think this might be the mama. Hello, mama. Nice vines you got there. Quite a long ways down. Slow and steady. Don't trip over any cables. Don't bump your head on any low trees. Slow and steady. Don't slip on any rocks. I don't want to miss dinner. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna need both hands for this, maybe. Maybe not. Watch out for falling rocks. Ooh. Slow and steady. Well now, I guess the trail goes this way. Seems like kind of a path this way. Alright. Over or under, over and over. Oop. Okay. I think we're good. Ugh. This is a run and jump kind of situation, I think. Ready? Here we go. Still got it. Not bad for a 41-year-old. Oh, it says don't go there. Can't be the end of the trail, is it? No. Don't go there, but let's go this way. So this must be... Oh. Somebody owns the land. Watashi... It's like means me. This land is owned by somebody. Private land. Don't go in there. There's a guard dog. I'll go next to it then. Hopefully the fence is good. That's the thing, like, I can't read, but I pretty much understand a lot of the characters. So hopefully the guard dog, the sign looks kind of old. Hopefully the guard dog's old. I don't have any stakes or anything to appease him, but technically not on the land. So squeeze through here. Well, where's that dog? The dog came at me in here. Wings and I think I'm getting close to the hotel. This is not really what I expected for a trail. I had to crouch quite a ways down to get through here, but let's see. So far I haven't been stopped quite yet, so hey, adventure time. And thankfully it's not full of thorns yet. Anyway, let's see. Look at that. Little gems of a flower there. Lovely. Alright, well, it's getting thicker and thicker, but the boars are going through here. Oh, there's some thorns. There's a hole in that pipe. This is like Totoro shit. Alright, stand up straight. Another gem of nature. Look at those lovelies. Well, I don't think that place is occupied. Like pretty cool little building though. Cool old building though. Oh, here we are. Civilization. I made it. I made it. Oh, well, that's good news. I made it out. Didn't get bit by any dogs. Didn't get yelled at by any Japanese people. And I know where I'm at. So, in my book, that's a successful adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time to go up and visit Gigi and have another drink before dinner. Let's see when we get to the hotel. So, I'm back. I'm gonna go take a quick bath before the dinner. Got to provide you with robes and towels and everything. So hopefully there's nobody in the bath and we can have a little private bath together. But we'll see what goes on. Apparently the bath is on the 3rd floor and there's some elevators on the 3rd floor, so maybe. Only got a few minutes before dinner, but going to a big bath. I don't know what that is, but I can hear my kids. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'll go this way. Is it a toilet or the bath? Oh, that's just a toilet. I don't need a toilet. Women's, men's. So here we go. Get all these amenities here. Hairbrushes and stuff. Changing room. I can hear my kids just yelling out. Alright, so I think that looks like 1, 2. I think there might be a few people in there, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's nice. I was sweaty from that hike. So basically, like in the Japanese bath, you use these little towels to cover your junk. Probably don't want people filming in here, but keep it on low key. So, got a little locker, Put the key around your wrist. Yeah, here we go. Let's see what's that going on.